Hello, the stream should be working. So today I'm just gonna test my internet, see if it can handle streaming to YouTube, and I'm just gonna tear down this laptop, which needs a cleaning and repaste of it, because it turns off from overheating after a while. So here I have the worst webcam setup possible, and I have this iFixit Pro Tech toolkit screwdriver set, which I use very often and I really like. It has magnetic bits, it has a lot of things in it which I use very often, so I use it for most of my repairs. My only complaint with it is that the tip is very short, so if there's a very shallow hole, I guess, or deep hole, you can't reach in there. You need another screwdriver, but I guess that's an issue with most, if not all, screwdrivers with interchangeable bit tips. So a bit of backstory for this laptop. I got it for free as a gift from someone, I cannot disclose who, because it's very old. It's like from 2005. It has Vista. It's a Hewlett-Packard DV51145EV. I know you can't see the label, that's because it has the Vista key. Yeah, it uses Vista, or it used to. And the issue is that it overheats and it shuts down very quickly, so I need to fix that issue before I can use it as a network attached storage, which is what I'm planning to use it for. Starting off, we need to unscrew all the visible screws on the bottom of the cover. Some will be harder to remove and some won't come out. So what I usually do is just take the laptop and smack it down so the screw falls. The camera quality should be awful because it's like the oldest cam ever. It's at 640 by 480. Why isn't chat showing? On the right of the screen there should be chat, but I can't see it. Chat, can somebody speak? And chat doesn't seem to be working. I can see the chat from YouTube Studio, but I'd rather have it in OBS and in the stream. I can't see it. No idea why. Anyway, yeah, this one can't get out either. Let's just rape it, I guess. No, doesn't want to work. Hello, Odyssey. Crap. Who's watching? Let's everyone say hi, I guess. So so the next step after removing all the screws, which will take some time admittedly and is kind of boring, is stream works, great, the chat works, perfect, thanks. Oh shit, you can now see the product key. Yeah, who cares? It doesn't really matter anyway. So we've verified that chat works. Now this screw is reluctant and doesn't want to get out. We'll see about that. Let's turn the camera a bit, because it's a bit slanted and some people will get triggered. I totally agree with that. I'm with you. I do get triggered as well, but there's not much I can do. I have already said that the stream is awful. Why is this screw not coming out? Actually, I'm very curious to see what its excuse is. How's frame rate? Can someone say how bad frame rate is in a scale from 1 to 10? Yeah. Hi, welcome to the stream. There's a large latency. Hello, Master. Tell me how much time it takes for you to see this after you've posted your comment. I want to know how much delay the stream has. I also have these tweezers, which have a very thin tip. Don't know if you can see it on camera, but basically I use them for everything that involves taking out thin objects and such. I still cannot remove this screw and I'm getting annoyed. Screw you. About 15 FPS. Great. That's cool. I have 16% dropped frames over the last 2 minutes. It took like a minute for my crate. Great. Yeah, that's what you get for living here. Basically, everything computer related is, I'd call it like 5 FPS. Okay, yeah. Everything computer related here is like ages behind. So, yeah. Now, if you're not familiar with Hewlett-Packard laptops, especially the old ones, basically what they do is they use this system which is called, for no reason at all, HP Protect Smart, which basically is just a fancy way of saying we're idiots and we want you to open up your laptop in a specific way. And basically, let me get my screw tray away. Basically, what you need to do is remove these covers and they tell you what screw does what. So these two are for the hard drive and the wireless antenna. This one is for the RAM and this one is for the south bridge and the CMOS battery, or north bridge, I don't remember which one. And basically this screw, which has a little disc, you can't see it at all, pretty sure. Zoom in, and by zoom in I mean bring my camera a bit further down. So as you can see here, yeah, it has these markings. Don't know if you can see them. RAM and this disc. So basically, with a C. Disc with a C. These are discs with a K, and this is a disc with a C. Can't see it. So, yep, it's an HP laptop. So this screw is the single screw required for the disc tray to come off. So what you do is remove this, and then with your finger or whatever, you just push the disc tray, and this is, yeah, and this comes out. This is a, surprisingly, it's a Blu-ray tray. This was supposed to be a like media center PC. It has like media keys and stuff, but I think the disk drive reader is broken anyway, because when you turn it on it clicks a bit. But this is from like 2005, so I wouldn't expect it to be working. So now to open up the hard drive tray, I know my hand is in the middle, but well, what can we do? Basically this opens up the hard drive tray. You can remove it. These screws are captive, don't try to remove them. If you do, they'll break. I've done it before. And then with the tweezers we pull out this tab. We pull out this tab and we pull out the hard drive. And there's a small connector, not small, but there's this connector here, which we pull away, just straight out, and it disconnects both power and data from the SATA drive. Like most of you have probably seen a SATA drive. It's a Fujitsu brand. It's 320 gigabytes. I'm pretty sure you can see that. Anyway, it says 320 gigabytes. I opened it up, and surprisingly, the like formatted storage, or not formatted, but usable storage is like 290, which is insane. It's like 30 gigabytes of unusable space. So this has a tab. This is what HP used. So it's this connector which you just pull away, and it disconnects both things, and you can take out the cable. Now this is an Intel wireless adapter, which we can also remove, and these are the antennae for Wi-Fi and I think Bluetooth, or is it 5 gigahertz and 2.4? I don't know. If someone knows, feel free to tell me in the comments. I don't remember. Wow, this screw is tough. Okay. Great. Use it for your Wii, bet you won't. What do you mean? Use it for my Wii. The hard drive. I've used a similar one. I've used a very similar one. And it's in an I've used a one from my dad's laptop who replaced it with an SSD. So this is the wireless card here. Probably you can't see it. Okay, Odyssey. Have a nice lunch, I guess. The CPU is probably BGA, so it can't be removed. But we will see. I think it's BGA. It's either BGA or PGA. BGA is the one with balls, like... Oh, cool. With like the Hollywood package on the Wii, and PGA is the one where the pins are on the CPU itself, and the socket has holes. And here we have the RAM compartment, the memory, and apparently it was upgraded because it has 2 gigabytes of RAM. No, that's 1 gigabyte of RAM Accel RAM. I've never heard of this company. You probably won't be able to see it. Yeah, can you read all these things? I'm zooming close up. I'm pretty sure you can. Basically, it says 1 gigabyte RAM Accel, PC2 6400 at 666 megahertz. Yeah, sound was hell back then. Not sound, but I mean, RAM was hell back then, I guess. HP laptops are plagued by cooling issues. I agree with that. Most laptops are plagued by cooling issues. Also, I'm streaming on a Mac who is currently thermal throttling. And this is 2 gigabytes of LPDRAM RAM at, again, 666 megahertz. Because hell yeah. And okay, so now let's open up this. My arm is in the way. Sorry. So this tray here holds the 3 volt Panasonic battery. This chip is the BIOS chip. I looked it up yesterday. It's an MX brand, like the real-time clock on the Wii. Wow! And this is the USB controller. Macs used to be PGA back in 2009, desktop Macs. So this screw still hasn't gotten out, and these screw holes that were revealed have a keyboard icon, which are for removing the keyboard. And there's another one here. Basically, the rule for opening up laptops is, first of all, flip it around and remove every single screw visible. That's like the rule of thumb with laptops. I think I've removed those. Yep, and there's only this one, which might be captive, but I doubt it. And there's also this. Basically, yeah, just remove all the screws. Also, this tray that came in with my ProTech toolkit also comes with the Mahi driver kit from iFixit. It has these compartments which I use for sorting stuff, and it's very useful. And I also usually have a spreadsheet, which is a 3 by 8, like the compartments on the tray, which I use to label what is for what. It's very, very helpful, especially when you have many different types of screws, like on iPhones and stuff. I used to do computer or laptop or whatever, like phone or an electronics repair. Now let me read comments first of all. I haven't read comments in a while. Yeah, I used to do repairs, and I remember an iPhone SE which had like 10 different types of screws, which is annoying as hell. And if you mess up and put the long screw in the small hole, then you may short stuff or break and kill your machine. HP laptops are plagued by cooling issues. My elbow. Never cooled right. Yeah, CoolSense is bullcrap. It's another one of these things that promises to work but doesn't. Either you do cooling right or you do it wrong. You can't use like software to patch mistakes in hardware. This screw also refuses to come out, and I'm getting annoyed, even though I have a lot of space to pull it. Might be captive actually. Okay, so now we have another screw out. There's also, generally, yeah, just look around. If it doesn't open, it's usually because you've forgotten a screw. It has happened to me many times. Also, if there are labels, like rub the label with a screwdriver or something. That way, if there's a divot for a screw, you know there is, so you can open it up. That's another technique. Usually under rubber feet or stuff like that, the companies tend to bury screws under there. I'm pretty sure, apart from this and this, we have finished with the screws. let's rape the laptop a bit. Oh, face reveal, damn it. Yeah, I'm streaming in the kitchen because I have nowhere else to stream. If I go in my room, internet will be horrible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're done, and just these screws are stupid. So we open up the laptop. Again, face reveal. God damn it. Now, most keyboards will have this thing around them where basically, usually not right now they don't do it, but if you see a keyboard which is buried like that, has like a bezel, which is the key, and the keys are like that, basically you may see on the top couple tabs. Actually here might be on the bottom. No, where are they? How do you open this up? This is different than the other keyboards I've opened, and I'm trying to figure out how to open it. Yeah, normally there would be tabs here which you push. It has like some indents, and you just push it, and the keyboard pops up. You can take it out from here. But this doesn't seem to be the case with this one, and we're gonna have to figure it out on by ourselves. Also, investigate the positions of the screws. That sometimes is helpful for let's see. Hold on. That is sometimes helpful for finding out. So we have the keyboard screws here, which corresponds to the keyboard itself, which means that the keyboard should have tabs and you just pop it out, but doesn't seem to be the case, so I'm getting annoyed again. Let's see. No, I don't want that. I really can't find out what's up. Well, tell me about your news. I haven't been catching up with the community lately because it's summer and I've been going to camp and stuff, so I don't really tell me about how's your year going so far with this pesky thing, and how's your week going? It's almost the end of the week, it's Friday. Looks like this piece, this like speaker grill, should be able to pop off. And there we go. Oh, I see. You need to push it that way, I think. Let's see here. These tools are very helpful for these kinds of jobs where you have to pry things apart. They came with my project toolkit. I'm not sponsored by iFixit just yet, but I really recommend these actually. They're very cool. This kit cost me around 59.99 euros, or like 69.99 USD. So it's a pretty good deal because it has lifetime warranty. And with lifetime warranty, what lifetime warranty means is if a part, not part, but we're going somewhere. If a tool breaks, like I was trying to open up my tablet, and there's these like guitar picks that let you pry things, and they broke. Same happened to these tweezers. One of them is shorter because it broke. Basically, you can, and these get damaged, after time. I'm not learning how to. I have disassembled many laptops. Actually, I'm just doing it. It's like I'm trying to find how to disassemble this specific model. Underneath there are ribbon cables. Anyway, so basically if one of these things breaks, they can just replace it for you for free, which is cool. Basically you pay for it, and you pay for it once. It's very high quality. It has very nice leather, not leather, but shit, coffee, hold on. Has a very nice case, and it's very compact, and you can carry it around if you're into that sort of stuff. Now I've pulled out one side, but I haven't pulled out the other because I'm uncertain how to do that. Also, why would I pay $70 for a kit when they could just called fingernails TM? Fingernails TM, keratin, as far as I know. I wasn't good at biology, and keratin isn't really the most, I guess, can't find the word. Yeah, it's not the most durable thing. Fingernails TM don't work. I have fingernails because I play the guitar. My fingernails are very long, but if I do use them quite a lot, actually. Okay, there seems to be a clip here, actually. So I do use them quite a lot, but yeah, if I did that here, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have a finger. My entire nail would come off. These things are savage. At least what I like about old electronics is that they don't use 500 liters of glue, so I can use it for yeah, I can't speak today, I can't think. So yeah, they don't use glue, so it's much easier to open them up. Also, I kinda digress, and that's because kinda ADHD person here. This thing seems to be coming out, apparently. So yeah, I change subjects quite quickly. So crap. This is a light switch, which it's from the stand I use for my camera. My camera is literally taped to a light switch. I think that went very far, but let's see. So this side has popped off, and this side refuses to. And there are ribbon cables below, which I can't. Actually, can I? Oh, hold on. Might be able to. Crap. Can't take these out. There are ribbon cables below here, which don't have locking tabs. So I might be able to take out the... yeah. Nope, I cannot. Oh, actually they do have locking tabs. I'm stupid. Hey, there goes one. I know you can't see it. I'll try to show it later. Crap. This one doesn't want to come out. If you hear background noise, it's because I don't leave alone. So, yeah. And people can't really seem to shut up in Greece. Generally. So let's try another thing, and try to remove. Yeah, you're probably, if you're getting dizzy with this stream, yeah, I can't do much. Bro, yeah, cut your fingernails. Yeah, I play the guitar, the classic guitar, so I can't use a pick. And oh great, this screw decided to fall after 500 hours. So yeah, I play the guitar, so I can't use pick because I need to be able to hit many chords at once. And let's see if I can get you a better view of this. Yeah, I know the camera is literally standing on a single. It's taped on a light switch, a light. Yay, that came out. So crap. It's a bit, it's quite jiggly. Hey, this came out. So now we should be able to unlatch this if I don't break it. Yeah. Okay, that's long. I need to. So if you saw Delifos had this teardown Tuesday thing with the 8-bit 2 SN30, and he showed how these zero insertion force ribbon cables work. Fuck, I ripped that. And yay, it came out. So here you can see there's this, which has a locking tab, which lifts up, and you insert the ribbon cable, which is here. No, wonky camera, which is here, and you lock the tab. This one didn't have a locking tab, but it's longer, so I guess. This one lights up. It has like a light up bar, which you can switch like volume and mute and play, pause and stuff. I can't get some better lighting. Someone's DMing me in Discord. Yeah, better lighting. We don't have cold lights. They're warm, so I don't know if it. Yeah, kinda. Try to have the camera can't be less shaky. And someone's asking me to make the camera less shaky, but that's not good. I know you're probably getting nauseated. I am too. But I can't really do much because my budget is exactly $0 for streaming. There's no point at getting streaming equipment if your stream is at 15 FPS. The person who told me to get better lighting, in the DM, the group DM we are in, there is a picture of my streaming camera. So now, once you have removed the screws or the tabs, because most keyboards have tabs, you can just slide the keyboard up, but not a lot, because there should be a ribbon cable, as you can see, which has a locking tab, which you can easily remove afterwards. Okay, I think I can get some better lighting. I have a clamp light, which I will clamp to a glass of water, because I don't have any way to. Crap. I have no way to make it stand. That won't work, my brother. My brother is trying to help me find a way to light up the stage, but no, that's a bad idea. That's not gonna work. So, this has like a little membrane, so, and it collects dust, but don't pay much attention to that. I think is lighting okay? But my budget, yeah. Your budget is $0 for everything. Yeah, same, unless I have like birthday or name day or whatever. Yeah, is lighting okay now? This is not dust. It looks like dust, but it's not. These speakers are very dusty. Oh my god, that's a lot of dust. Oh my god. Jesus. It's better now. Okay, thanks, Odyssey. I'm reading comments from both YouTube and Discord because I haven't really shared. This is not a public stream, it's actually private, and I've only shared it at like a couple servers on Discord. So I guess. Oh, actually have, yeah. Okay, cool. Now what? I guess in YouTube fashion, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for future horrible streams, I guess. You can also dislike if you want, but then I will find you. And I will ask you why you did that and explain, so I can become a better streamer. I may also kill you, but okay. The lighting is good. The lighting is good. Yeah, it's literally a chair, which is a like an IKEA, those clamp like things that you clamp. No, the clamp lamps, which like the ones you use to hang clothes, I guess, on a chair. So yeah, I have zero streaming equipment. Now, to continue with the teardown, probably the next thing we should do is detach. Actually, another rule of thumb number 2. No, number 3, because the one with the keyboard was also rule of thumb, but for older computers. Rule of thumb number 2: if you see a ribbon cable or any connector, just pop it out. Make sure before you try forcing something out, you study how you study it and you see how it detaches before you try to detach it, so you don't destroy it or rip the connector, because if you rip the connector, you're ruined, mate. So this one, you just put the tweezers or just your fingernail, because zero budget computer repair shop, I guess. And you just pull out. This one, ribbon cables usually have this tab here, so you can grip it, but these don't have grips. I need my other pair of iFixit Pro ESD safe tweezers, totally not sponsored, and these have ridges, so you can grip things better, and you can just try to pull it out, or just use my hand because this doesn't work. It's not that the tools are bad, the tools are perfect, it's that the construction of this is bad. iFixit is actually makes very good quality tools. Just my complaint is that their parts are quite expensive, but they're usually OEM, so I don't blame them. Okay, so now we have to enforce rule of thumb number 1 again. Remove every single screw you see. We have one here. Also, screws usually say what they are. This one says M2.5, L6.5. Basically, they say... My brother is playing with the lighting, and he's ruining it. Hold on, because Okay, lighting should be good now. Now, yeah, let's enforce rule of thumb number 1 and remove every single screw we see. Make sure you sort them, because then you're gonna have a bad time putting them back in. Also, if you try to do this, kind of take notes of where each screw goes, or try to remember it. Like, find the pattern. So here, long screws are used on the bottom outer shell, and short screws go everywhere else. And the very tiny silver screws go where the wireless card, and yeah, just the wireless card. So basically just try to remember a general rule of how they have decided to use the screws. Now let's try to pry this. Actually, also tip number 4: if you're working near a motherboard or any electrical, like on the outside, it doesn't, on the outer shell doesn't matter because it's metal, it's plastic, but here it's better if you use a plastic tool, because otherwise it's gonna be crap. Because otherwise you may short something, and if there's still power in the machine, you may kill something. And do we want that? Someone answer in the comments. Do we want to kill a machine that we've been working on for the past 40 minutes? Tell me in the comment section. Okay, let's see. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's... Oh, it's for the speaker. But that's useless. It's got like 2 centimeters of space, which is weird, and goes to nowhere, because here's the wall of... You can't see it. Here's the wall of the... What's that? Oh, it's tape from the camera. Shoved in there. So yeah, it's the wall here, so you can't... It's just weird. No, I agree. I totally agree. That was a bad move. So this is the speaker assembly, which is also the labels for the battery compartment. Weird. Set that aside. Also make sure you have a lot of space, because this is my workspace right now. I'm working on the kitchen table. And next, excuse this sound. Okay, so let's employ rule number... Yes, we do, it will be epic. What are you referring to? Oh, no, we don't. You don't want to do that, especially if the machine doesn't belong to you. Because I started... Bad idea. I started learning. Don't do that. I started learning on other people's equipment. So basically, they gave me stuff and I fixed them. So that was a bad idea, because if I broke something, I had to pay for it. But most of the stuff I got, people didn't care for them. So anyway, okay. Now this is what we call in the business a stubborn connector. We try to pry from everywhere without breaking it, which is kind of hard. It's these thick and plastic connectors are annoying me. They annoy me. They annoy the hell out of me. Okay, I'm getting face reveals again, god damn it. Let's see. Okay, now this is starting to... I'm starting to believe that this can't get out. This computer hasn't been water damaged, as far as I know, so there shouldn't be corrosion or something. So this should come out just fine, but it isn't. So can we also, my laptop doesn't have you should first remove answering to Odyssey, who says that his laptop doesn't have a detachable battery. The first thing you should do the moment you open up the computer, computers of the era that doesn't use detachable batteries doesn't have this keyboard trick, so the bottom should come off first. The first thing you should do is find and detach the battery connector. Otherwise, you may, yeah, this is gonna break my pick. You may fry, there's a much higher chance you fry something. Or if the machine accidentally powers on, you're screwed. Come on, you... Oh, great, I killed the connector. Perfect. This is how not to repair a... This is not a tutorial. Do not try this at home unless you have a brain, which I lack. I bent the connector. Perfect. Can we have an F in the chat for the connector? Can you see it? Can you see? I kind of raped the connector. Can we have an F in the chat for the connector? Hold on. Need to... Okay, there we go. F in the chat for the right... what's that? What's that for? This should be the right side. Yeah, F in the chat for the right side IO board connector. Can we have an F in the chat? No. F. Okay, guys, thanks. Rest in peace. It should work, but if it doesn't, then uh-oh. If it doesn't, what's that for actually? Looks like the connector for USB. Yeah. If it doesn't, I won't have USB on the right side of this computer, which I won't use anyway, because it's supposed to become a server. And I raped it twice. You know what? I won't try to detach this just yet. Let's move to the next connector, because I am annoyed enough by this. If you see that my language is horrible, it's because it is. I'm not a native English speaker, so my English might be bad. Let's see. Let's go here. Another one of these, you just... Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. So another one of these plastic connectors, you just put the tweezers here and you just pull the thing out. Same with shit, this one isn't the same. This one is this is very fragile. Looks very fragile. And oh, it's just the other side of this. This is for the what's that actually? Looks like a... For real, what's that? I have no idea what this board, this daughter board, does. But we can unscrew it. If I find my screwdriver in this mess, we can unscrew it. Hold on, jig camera. And this one is another one of these silver screws. You bumped the camera. We can unscrew this board and take it out. Let's see, can someone... Oh! It's a Broadcom chip. Looks like... Ignore the... It's a... I have no idea what this is actually. Can somebody Google Broadcom BCM92045NMD? BC... Hold on, you can't see it because I'm an idiot. BCM 92045 NMD. Actually, well, let me Google it. Oh crap, YouTube Studio is bad again. Everything is going wrong. Broadcom BCM 920. Hold on, let me find it in my phone. NMD. It looks like it's a... What's that for? Looks like a Bluetooth. Yeah, it's a Bluetooth 2.0 module. 2.0, people. Wow, that's old. Look at the antenna. The antenna looks weird. Yeah, that's Bluetooth. But it's 2.0 Bluetooth. We're at like 5 or 6. We're at like, yeah, 5 or 6. So, yeah, that's awful. Now, you will also see this connector, probably. Most laptops have this connector, which is very fragile, and it's the display connector. If you mess this up, you won't have a screen anymore. So what I like to do is just put a pry tool on the one side, get it just out enough, and on the other side, because you can't reach, oh well, actually you can, put the tweezers on both sides and just pull out very, very carefully. This is one of the most fragile connectors, and if you mess it up, it's also one of the most important. It's a 40-pin wire. Some may have 30. Look at it. It's humongous. This is it against my finger. Can you see how many pins it has? If you rape one of these, you won't have a screen anymore, people. So be careful. Crap. So now let's try to this part, this gray thing, this gray, hold on, let me reset the camera. So this gray part, this whole shroud, appears to be part of this. So this should come off as a single piece, maybe. Oh, hold on, we haven't employed rule number 1. Remove every single screw you see. There are still a couple screws on the hinges. There's this here. Oh wait, this doesn't, yeah, this isn't connected to, or is it? Yeah, it is. So we need to, actually this one seems to not be. This one seems to be part of this screw here, if you look at it. seems to be part of the. It seems to be connecting the entire this bracket. This bracket, is it? Also, this one uses long screws, so we need to remember that. And yep, it's one part, but doesn't come out yet. Oh, there's two screws under there. Let's remove. There's a second screw here, which is hard because it's right. If you see it, it's right. My hand is pushing right against. Let me open it up. It's pushing right against the display, so that's a bad thing. Honestly. No Colgate toothpaste. Wait, what? Yeah, my toothbrush is not Princess. It actually is Colgate. It is Colgate. The logo has worn off, but it's not Disney princesses because I don't have little girls in my house, so there's no point in obtaining a Disney princess's toothbrush. I just stole it from my bathroom. Oh, the entire screen comes off. Also, tip number, I don't know, I don't count them. Hold on, let me switch. Tip number, I don't know. If you remove the board, some laptops require you to first remove the board and then remove the screen. If you do that, the laptop will be top heavy because the screen will be heavier than the bottom and will tip over. So you need something to hold it. I use my hands, but yeah. This one requires you to first remove the display assembly, so that's good, but crap, it's not gonna come. This screw is very hard, damn it. It's not toothpaste also, it's toothbrush. Odyssey. We don't use toothpaste. Oh, I need to take out the antennae for the. Okay, so we. Hold on, sorry for nausea. Okay, so we now have the panel popped off. Yeah, let me show you. This is what my camera looks like, okay? It's a webcam taped on an IKEA lamp, which goes with like a gorilla pod and goes to the pod, like the base of the lamp. So that's my streaming camera, people, okay? That's why it's so shaky. It's not sturdy. It's like 0, has like -1 out of 10 sturdiness. Okay, looks like it is now safe to remove the top half. You might wanna, hold on. You might want to, let's zoom out. Okay, we need to zoom out a bit. And, okay, so you might wanna have to pry the part that goes loops around. I use either my nail or the metal pry tool. Just if you hear clicks, you're in good shape. Clicks for the win. Yay! So that was, I don't know if you heard it because my pickup volume is very high, but it had a very satisfying click. Yeah, 9 out of 10 builders recommend Colgate. Don't forget to brush your teeth. That was a satisfying click, and I think I killed my brother's finger. Perfect. So, yeah, also, stuff are prone to breaking. That's not rare. So be very careful, or just don't care. I don't care, because being careful makes me go slow, and going slow makes me not finish my work when I want to. Okay, that was satisfying. We can see the synaptic touchpad and no longer my face. Basically, this entire thing popped off, and a very satisfying click, and we can now proceed. Wow, this is a very, very large board for a laptop. I've actually never seen such a big board for a laptop. Laptop boards are like this big. My Mac has a board that's this big. I don't know if you can, it's like, yeah. This one is very large for a laptop board. I wasn't expecting that. Also, the connector I raped was the power connector, so F was the, yeah. Was it only power? Probably, yeah. Okay. Now, there's another ribbon cable we need to take out. And there's a lot of screws. Also, what? The touchpad has the buttons here. Yeah, Windows Server and a Linux based. I'm gonna use FreeNAS. FreeNAS is based on FreeBSD, and it says Windows Vista because that's what it came with. Windows Vista, I formatted it the moment I took it, because Windows Vista is crap. Especially with 3 gigs of RAM. So, if it no longer boots, at least we know why. It's the power connector. So now, as you can, that didn't sound well. Didn't sound. What I'm doing, I'm pulling the connector from the cables. This is the worst technique you can enforce ever, because it will ruin the connector. Do not try this at home. Command block tech tips. Yep, that came off finally. Now this board has a lot of screws to remove, and I am 100% going to lose track of which is which, but looks like what? Yeah, fun fact, I just discovered this. The buttons for the buttons for the touchpad are not on the touchpad. They are on, yeah, thanks. I broke it. Nice me band, he says. Yeah, I broke it last week. So, oh, you can't see it. The buttons for the touchpad are actually on the piece on the motherboard, which is weird. I've never seen that before. Let's if you use a toothbrush, make sure it's ESD safe. But it'll be okay if you use a non-ESD safe in most cases. I'm just gonna rub around. Also, I have this fan from the Greek equivalent of Best Buy, and it does the job for, I guess, blowing dust around. Oh crap, no. Crap. Hold on, I need to raise my pickup volume, because there's a lot of ambient noise going on. I cracked it by falling from a hoverboard. I was trying to... Great. It's hot in here. I was trying to was trying to balance on a hoverboard, and that didn't go well, and I fell. My English is horrible. Uh, I fell, and that happened. I also kind of broke my hand and my foot, but that's okay now. So now all we need to do is remove a couple hundred screws. What's this? What's this? Let's see. Even more screws of a different length. Wow. If you're planning to get into computer repair, all you need is a Phillips screwdriver, a pair of tweezers, a toothbrush, preferably Disney princesses, and a prying tool. You need nothing more. I recommend you get a tube of thermal paste. I would also recommend you get a couple flash drives for flashing test operating systems like Gparted or Memtest 86. Oh, wow, just 3 screws, cool. So we can now pull the board out. Yeah, that's all you need, actually. Nothing more. If you're getting into phone or console repair, you will need more screwdrivers. Oh, I see what this is. Oh god, yeah. This, fun fact, this laptop, since it's from 2005, has 4 USB ports, apparently, a FireWire port. I know, you haven't heard of that name in a while. Some people may not even know what that is. An express card port, which is the thing here. A Ethernet port, eSATA, and like an expansion port for a docking station, because they used to have docking stations. And this, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binaries, this is a 56K modem. Yes, this laptop comes with a 56 kilobit modem, even though it has a 100,000 Ethernet port. And it uses the same connector. No, it's not the exact same, but uses the same kind of connector the Wii wireless module uses. So wow. This one is a... can't read what it says actually. It's in a sleeve. With a couple stickers. It looks like it says Ajira. No, age rare. I can't read what that says. But yeah, it's a 56K modem, people. Wow. Express to USB. What do you mean express? PCI Express or Express card? I bet Express card can run on USB 3 speeds, but this kind of laptop doesn't have that. Okay, I will now ask my brother to take this from the table and bring me the top half so I can place the motherboard. Bring the other half. Do you like my table cover? Has olives in it. Bring it. Okay, now we have somewhere to put the board. Don't put it in like these kinds of materials, because it's gonna be. Also, make sure your hands are dry. Yeah. So now I need to orientate the board. Brr. There we go. So the issue with this board, as I said before, is that it overheats a lot. And it overheats because of... hold on, that's not what I wanted to do. It basically, if I leave it idle for like 5 minutes, it overheats and shuts down by itself, and it goes up to like 70 degrees in the BIOS, not like. So this is the GPU, the NVIDIA GPU. Below this part, is a CPU, and to the keen people watching the stream, you may recognize that this is not a CPU die. What is it? Can someone say? I won't say yet. Can someone guess what this pink part is? Stream is a bit laggy. Can someone guess what this is? I'll wait a bit. In the meantime, let's give this a little clean around. Also, in the meantime, if you haven't already, you can replace it. You mean the CPU, right? Do you mean the CPU? Also, that's for you. It has an SDHS slot. Not HS, but SD slot. Yeah. Can you recognize what that is? You can replace it, but why can you replace it? That's my question. If you don't mean the CPU, please explain what you mean, because I'm confused. Is it corrosion? Might be. It's not. Okay. So, now we are going to remove. Okay, let's remove the fun assembly. Yeah. You can replace it. Why can you replace it? You can replace it. Oh, it's numbered 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Threadripper style, because it's Ryzen. Haha. These screws are spring loaded, so make sure they don't pop. Oh, they're also torsion screws, so they will click if you unscrew them enough. Okay. You can replace it because it's socketed. This is a PGA 478 socket, which means the CPU. Oh, I didn't unplug the fan. How stupid. Yeah, this one has a vertical connector. Hold on, this fan has a vertical connector, so I need to kind of attempt to. I can't pick it up. Crap. This will get raped 100%. Actually, these cables are kind of sturdy, so you can just pull it. Anyway, this is a PGA 478 socket CPU, which means it is irreplaceable. And it can be replaced with any PGA 478 socket CPU. You can find which these are from. Intel has this website called Intel Arc, which is basically a list of like a giant list of every single processor or project they have. Some messages don't appear and the chat lag is annoying. Yeah, I actually the chat on the your brother is useful. How? Yeah, some messages don't appear actually, and I can't do anything about that because it's a bit laggy. Actually, let's see. Okay, this should be okay. Anyway, so if you go to Intel, I think it's Arc. Hold on, let me see. arc arc.intel.com. It's a website where they have a list of all the products and features, and you can look it up. Hello, Deadly Foes. Hello, my voice cracked. Perfect. Hello, mate. How you doing? It's the man himself, Deadly Foes, people. Can we upload? It's the person, the one, the only, Deadly Foes. So yeah, you can replace this, but make sure the CPU you get doesn't have an integrated heat spreader or an IHS. And I have my thermal paste, but I don't have my IPA, so we're great. Hold on. Okay, so my brother's gonna bring the IPA. Is Deadly Foes, you probably are the best person in this stream to ask. Is 95% IPA okay for just cleaning the CPU die from thermal paste? I assume it is, but I want to be sure. Don't have any other kind of thermal paste, but yeah. So this here, I was mistaken. This here looks like, yeah, this is the other Intel, the hardware controller, and this is the NVIDIA graphics card. And you can see the heat pipes are a bit thick in this bad boy. 95 should be fine. Okay, thanks. Okay, so we now have to clean up this. Also, the LiFos, yeah, Arctic Silver's cleaner. I don't have access to that. So here is my IPA. Now I want you to see. This is for the LiFos. The LiFos always complains about his workspace being a mess. Dear friend, I want you to see this. Do you see this? Hold on, I don't see what I'm showing you. Hold on. Crap, I can't get, okay. Do you see this? This is my workspace. I am currently working on my kitchen. Okay? So I would like you to please stop moaning about your workspace being a mess. Okay? Thanks. Okay, for my next trick, I will clean up the whoa. Astonished, aren't you? For my next trick, I will clean up the fans. Can you? I can't find my paper roll for cleaning up the... I at least have a desk. Exactly, my things are stored on a bookshelf. Lifos. Okay? So, yeah, you at least have a desk. I'm working on my kitchen. I do have a desk, but it's currently being, I guess, yeah, my mother's working from home, so I can't say, Mom, stop working, I need to stream. So I guess there's that. Cotton, oh my, what's that blue thing? Deadly Fuzz, can you explain? Or anyone? What's that blue thing? Is it like Klingon blood or something? Also, I'm running low on IPA because my parents use the IPA, the 95% IPA for cleaning their nails and stuff, instead of the 500 bottles of 70% we have. So, There's that too. Oh, it's the thermal pad. Would thermal paste do any difference? Like, if I use thermal paste instead of thermal pad? I don't think so, but... Dang it. I can't find my kitchen paper. It was a thermal pad. No, it's not a thermal pad. It's a, like, it looks like it's not rigid. No, toilet paper is thin. I'd like a roll of kitchen paper. Don't we have that? Howdy, hello. That blue is too blue for a thermal pad. Yeah, it's like, it looks like paint. It's not rigid. Oh, cotton's not helping here. Wow, can you see this? It's got... Yeah, thermal pads are great. Do you see this? It looks scorched from the heat. Wow. Right? The thing, Deadly Foes, I suppose you haven't seen the rest of the stream. I was just, we'll see if it works. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Basically, this laptop, I want to use it as a NAS because I don't have money to buy NAS. Actually, I can use my metal pry tool to scrape this. So I want to use it as a NAS, but it has the issue that it overheats. And I think it might need to be repasted. It reaches 70 degrees while being idle. Yeah, meet the pyro. While being idle on the BIOS. So I'm not expecting to be I'm not expecting it to be able to run FreeNAS. So use a credit card edge to scrape off the mass of the thermal compound. Yeah, I'm using this metal pry tool to scrape it with a piece of paper, or just... There we go, that's satisfying. Also, my table is becoming a mess. Crap. Let's see. Not that it wasn't before. Yeah, that's scratching the heatsink. That's a bad idea. Anyway, let's just collect the mass of it. Okay, this should be fine. I assume I am not at my village. No, I'm at my home, and this is the internet at my home. My village doesn't have internet at all, so it's kind of not possible to be there. And is this my first ever live stream? Yes, it is. And I was a bit reluctant. I first said I'm gonna stream it on Discord, but then I wanted to see, just for the heck of it, how bad would it be to stream with this awful internet I have. So I'm just, yeah, why not, I guess. And this is my first ever, and I was a bit nervous, but not really. I've heard that you have a bit of stress performing on stage. I've heard that, you've told me that. Okay, this looks clean enough, actually. No, let's see. And yeah, it's my first ever live stream. I had a laptop that froze, probably due to the HDD, all the time on Windows 7. One time I actually managed to get an ISO, was way more stable, but came at no cost. No internet. Oh, that's bad, but I guess you could search for drivers. Some companies have awful drivers. Also, yeah, you could use Ethernet. Or you could reformat, either get a new HDD, they're not that expensive, or reformat Windows 7. USB tether. I don't know if Xubuntu, whatever, supports. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, that's actually smart. But I don't know if it supports tethering. Might be, but I don't know. I've been live for an hour 30 minutes. Oh my god. This was 2016, and that laptop was thrown away because dad. Yeah. My parents throw. Oh, that's what the blue thing was. It's a marking. Can you see? It's a marking. It has an M or something here. So I just scrapped that. Yeah, my parents throw stuff all the time. My parents throw stuff all the time, and I have this large box below. Okay, it does. Okay, thanks. STHS. Go. I used it on Tether before I switched. Okay. Yeah, basically. I have this large box from IKEA, which I hide below the bed. Below the bed in the office, and if they touch it, I basically just, yeah. We have heated conversations, you can say, I guess. Okay, now time to clean the CPU and the processors. Okay, we have 5 viewers. Oh god, that's insane. And this is a private video, so having 5 viewers is actually very astonishing. I shared it on a private Discord and consolebytes.com. So that's very, very astonishing. And yeah, don't forget to visit consolebytes.com once again. I'll just throw these here and claim them later. So now let's see. The LIFOs, do you know what? Hold on. Do you have any idea what these? Oh, you can't see them. Never mind. Let me rotate the board. This should be boring for you to just see something stable, because I'm not looking at the live preview. And okay, so do you know, Delifos, what these chips are? They say Hynix HSB 5162. They can't be RAM. Are they like cache or something? Do you have any idea what these are for? Are they like... Oh, the RAM for the I'm stuck. The RAM for the VRAM, or no, or yeah, the graphics RAM for the GPU. Right. Let's see here. Let's make it shine. Yep, it says NVIDIA. This is the GPU. Crap. This is not going well. This cotton is too soft for cleaning. It is RAM, GPU RAM, yeah. Sucks that there's like a 30-second delay. There is a 30-second delay, yeah. Hynix is a RAM manufacturer, yeah, I know. I assumed it was storage, for temporary storage. Okay, let's see if we can work with some cotton buds. In the meantime, I can't show you my screen because I haven't set that up, but I wanna see my upload speed. Why did Fusion? Okay, let's see, terminal. I'm using the new macOS Big Sur beta, and it's a mixed bag because it's got some issues. So, speed test by Ookla, Terminal Edition. Download 14 megabytes per second. Upload, wow, 1.5. That's the highest upload speed I have ever seen in my house, actually. 2 megabytes per second, wow. Wow. That's insane. I'm gonna share the result URL on console bytes if it decides to load. Okay, let's see. Let me show you. You can check the console bytes Discord, or the people who are not there. You can check our group DM for the results. I'm an idiot. The results of my speed test. They're awful. These, for your information, these are the highest numbers I've seen in my home network in ever. I don't know how this is possible. They probably fixed the internet because it had issues. Fast.com. Fast.com connects to Netflix. Fast.com connects to Netflix, and it doesn't have as many features as speedtest.org has, or speedtest.net. Okay, this is a bit hard to scrape off, actually. SDH Shaco, I have used fast.com, and I don't like it because it has very few features. Oh shit, I almost spilled the entire bottle of IPA on my table. That would be bad. Deadlyfoes, do you have any tips for cleaning the... Okay, cool. Do your work. Do you have any tips for cleaning the... so you can block Netflix at will? I will. Can you, do you have any tips for cleaning the thermal paste left around the CPU die? The core? Because I can't remove it. Dang it. This actually might be glue or something. So I don't know if I want to. Okay, so let's give them a nice dub with a clean pad. Clean pad. Oh, here. Let's grab. Oh, almost spilled the entire IPA bottle on me. That would not be good. And also, can someone see how many frames I've dropped? I'm curious. Oh, actually, no. How is it? No, I don't want to unmute. That's a bad idea. How do I know. Anyway, use a soft plastic like a credit card Okay, a credit card. Okay, my brother will try to find one. Okay, that's good. Membership card, that will do. Yay, Deadly Foes, you're smart, mate. Cheers. Did I hear myself? I think I unmuted the stream. That's gonna be bad. Okay, Deadly Foes, thanks. Stats for nerds isn't on mobile. Oh, sad. Can someone who is not on mobile see how many frames have dropped? That's stupid. Okay, Deadly Foes, that worked surprisingly well, actually. So, okay, let's give it a nice dub. Why do I hear myself? Yeah, I won't break the card. This card is very sturdy. Okay, so that worked. Okay, goodbye, Deadly Foes. See you. Now let's clean everything up and try to reinstall and repaste the dice. Where did I leave the fans? I can, oh, here, great. So, next thing I should do is just apply the paste, which I have actually never done. I've never applied thermal paste. I have this since I don't know, and I have never applied it. I guess a little, how do you call it, a rice should do. Oh, that's more than enough. Oh, crap. That's, oof. Oof, that's a mess. I made a mess. A mess. Oh, shoot. Shoot, I spilled thermal paste everywhere. Let's see. Let's hope this is not conductive. Where is the box for it? Where did I put the box for it? I need to know if this is conductive. No, No, I dropped all the screws down. And I touched the plate. Yeah, I know your mom. I'm just destroying one thing after another here. Oh, here it is. It says electric. Oh shit! Has 30% metal oxide. Shit. Oh crap! This couldn't go any worse. This couldn't go any worse. Let me like you paste. No. Crap. Oh, this is an awful... Wow, I just ruined everything. If I killed the GPU, I'll be very upset. Like, I don't know how upset someone can be, but... Oof. Get an F in the chat for the GPU. And the screws and everything that happened in the last 30 seconds. Or a minute. Shoot. I ruined it. And I also have thermal paste in my hand, which is bad. Everything is going wrong. Everything. The stream, the paste, my life. It's like it left like a line, which okay. So I should have gone with that one first. Okay. Okay, so this should be enough, right? Does that seem enough? GPU. GPU. You British people have so good humor. I admire you for your humor. GPU. That's it, the GPU. Oh crap. We have the Epstein, we have the Frankenstein, and we have the GPU people. Okay, so now I think it's time to mount the heat spreader. 3, 2, 1. It's down, people. Now we need to tighten it back. Where is my screwdriver? Where did my screwdriver go now? Everything is going wrong. Okay. So we just screw it down. 3, 2, 1. So the tip here is that you tighten them lightly and then continue. Just do a round and then continue tightening. And don't over tighten them because you may crack the board. That's okay. So now we have mounted the CPU, and well, I guess the only thing that's left is to close it up. And I'm not sure if you want to watch someone closing up a laptop for the next 2 hours. So I think the stream should end right around here. I will see the VOD later, see how bad it is. I want to thank you all for coming. Stay safe with the pesky corona. Have a good day, evening, or whatever, and don't forget to